Everybody to Sim Football Broadcast Network, SFBN. I am your host and commentator, Mad Dad. We're here with episode 4 of the Carolina Panthers franchise, week 4 versus the Cincinnati Bengals. And as always, if you aren't a subscriber already, please hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to smash the like button, as it helps get the video out there to as many people on YouTube via their algorithm. And don't forget, if you are a new subscriber or haven't done it as a subscriber already, hit the bell icon so you are notified as soon as the videos are uploaded and ready for your viewing pleasure. With that being said, let's get to the weekly strategy and get on to the games. The last game was a pretty decent 24-21 victory. Not a bad game at all. Hard-fought game. Came out on top. See if we get any upgrades. And we do. Shaq Thompson. Who else we got here? Wallace. He ends up being a beast, I bet. All right, let's get to the game. Hosting Joe Burrow in the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, enjoy the game, everybody.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Bengals and the Panthers, next on Madden Football.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. Oh, some strong running. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Bengals make their way out on offense for the first time, led by their fifth-year quarterback out of LSU, Joe Burrow.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Right to the air is Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. The numbers a week ago for Chase. 7 catches for an even 100 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
Now 2nd and 5. Now the first carry for Zach Moss. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. From the 23, here's a 2nd and 7. Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Higgins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Now it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll dump that one off to Moss, complete. No gain on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. To the air again, Burrow. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right on the 6-yard line. Corner blitz that time by J.C. Horn, and he got home and dropped it. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Panthers head out for their initial drive, and at the helm is their 2nd-year quarterback now, the #1 overall pick from 2023, Bryce Young.
And I think it's safe to say that, and I heard him say it in the post-game press conference, that was a team win last week because he didn't really play up to his normal standards, throwing 2 interceptions.
No touchdown.
Yeah, didn't offset it at all, but the team found a way to get it done.
Here's Young from the shotgun. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down. A former Oklahoma State Cowboy is Chuba Hubbard. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. Yeah, they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
And we all know how talented this guy is. He's called the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. Now a 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Can't get away, and he's taken down. D.J. Johnson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. He'll take it at the 42. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Young now from the 50. He'll drop that down to Hubbard. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
11.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Right there in coverage, Xavier Woods, 2nd and 10. You look at this Carolina defense.
This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Moss on the give up the middle. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. Now, Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. They'll set up to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Now here's Trenton Gill on to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Young to throw it. And this is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
You better find a way to try and block this guy because he's one of the most disruptive pass rushers in the NFL. Recorded at least 13.5 sacks in 3 of the last 4 seasons, including a career best 17.5 a year ago.
Here now a 3rd and 20.
Here is Young. It's caught by Sanders. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
2nd down and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Back to throw.
Screenplay set up for Williams. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And, Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined
Still
than that,
3rd down.
Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow on play action. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
They'll toss this right side to Moss. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
3rd and goal, Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Here we go.
Right back to Hubbard. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Young will set to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And shutting him off that open field. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That goes for a gain of 31.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Young now. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. A short throw there, pulled in by all. Only able to gain a couple there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Here we go.
To the air again, Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Panthers offense and Chuba Hubbard set to take over once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense And a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Third down, Young from the gun. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Here comes Tony on the return. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we close out the first quarter of this season. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Cooper Kupp up over 100 yards receiving with 2 touchdown grabs. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And they trail the visiting Eagles at halftime. A.J. Brown, 2 touchdown catches in that first half alone. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side could play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And able to get this out to the 25. So the Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Young. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. In motion, the tight end. 2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on for the 5th time here today. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Now it's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Now Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Burrow will throw. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Out of the gun, it's Young.
A short throw hauled in by Trimble.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected. But this is a good pickup here for the 1st down.
Set, ready, cut.
To throw, Young.
They'll find the former Steeler, Deontay Johnson.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
Young to throw it. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And here's Young. This might be a free play. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark
Still
off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Cut. Ready.
A give up the middle, Hubbard.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bengals offense returns to the field. With Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
That's to his tight end all. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They'll go up the middle here with Moss. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3rd down, here's a run by Moss. And he's got a Bengals 1st down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's taken in by Higgins. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a 1st down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. McPherson's kick is good, and they take the lead here by 2, 12-10. Another drive bogs down, but for the 4th time, they're able to escape with 3 points.
And this last one gives them the lead, so that's a good thing. And they've needed every one of these field goals, but it has to feel good to them to know that confidence is there. If we do bog down, he'll give us 3 points.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
74 yards on the ground for Hubbard as that last run a 1st down. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. On the counter, this is Hubbard. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs and here a loss of yardage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. The tight end in motion right. He gets it left side to Johnson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it's 3rd and 4 now. Now here's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. They'll run with Sanders up the middle to the 27-yard line.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Young will set to throw. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Here is Young. Got a man. That's Liggett. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Ready, quick, yellow, blue, check.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. In motion comes the tight end left. Now Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And he's got it. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
The Young keeps it, moving right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have taken a 4th quarter lead. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Burrow looking to pass. That's complete to Tony. Even with that broken tackle, can't get very far. Stops short of the 30. 3rd and 9 here. Now whistles and a flag. And I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Now it's Burrow. They'll run the screen with Moss. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Here's Young from the shotgun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Down. Ready?
On the give, this is Hubbard. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go with Sanders.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard.
Stops short of the 25, and that 2nd effort got him a couple extra. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Young.
Quick completion here to Johnson.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
And Johnson picks up a 1st down for his team, and that's something he did plenty a season ago because he produced a 1st down over 74% of his catches. And when he's on his game, he can be one of the most reliable safety blankets in the league, an excellent route runner, and he can help the young quarterback in Bryce Young.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Young.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown.
Tommy Trimble.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw, Burrow. That's going to be caught by Tony. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Burrow. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing, Burrow. And that's into the hands of Gesicki. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this defense will take over right at midfield. Carolina getting set to take the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And they will take a knee here. Down to a knee goes Young, and that should be the final act in this one. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. Just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Panthers, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
2-2. Total. Not bad at all. Nice game. No upgrades. All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. Until next episode, we will catch you later. Don't forget to smash that like button so that YouTube gets, their algorithm and it shares the video with as many people as possible. And if you forgot to at the beginning of the video or just tuning in now and catching in, hit that subscribe button, please, and the bell icon so you will be notified as soon as the video is available for your viewing pleasure. Until next time, peace out.